So my advice to the youth is that every human being is special. We didn't come to this world empty. Like the preachers say, we came here with nothing, we're going to live with nothing. It is not true. We came here with the keys to our dream. My name is William Plange. William Plange is an African, West African from Ghana, Ashanti region, Ifijasi Seche. And I am a businessman, Caribbean Global Award winner, an author. And what I basically do is to make sure every human being find their purpose. So I unearth hidden talent and then bring them out for the world to see. I am married with a lovely daughter called Kilani, and I have a sister, nephews and niece, Giovanni, Ivan, Anaya, and my mom and my grandmom. That's a little bit about my family. I started off with Good Shepherd School in Taman 5, and then I went to Prince of Peace Presbyterian, Taman 5, and then I moved to Chemu Secondary School, 4, then Cape Coast Polytechnic, now Cape Coast Technical University, and then I did some short courses at Wisconsin International College. Yes. In Ghana, getting a good job is quite very difficult. You need to know somebody, the political sectors, to be able to get a good job. Now after school, when things became tough for me, no job, and then I was stranded, depressed, and what actually got me moving into the forest was a friend of mine had to make mockery of me because of my situation at that time. He apparently had a good job, had a car and all of that. So he made a statement that broke me apart, and I decided to leave the city so I could just move away from all these pressures. So I decided to go far away, and I ended up living in the forest. And I lived with a small family, with a man called Mr. Bishop Samuel Oten, who is the bishop of a church, and he was a good man. He was a very good man with a family. So I went there to live there with him and the family. So that is how it was basically about unemployment, depression, me being mocked at because of my situation at that time. I just wanted to stay away from the city pressures, and that's why I ended up there. So why I decided to write a book, and the title "No Human is Useless" is because, firstly, this is what brought the title. At the time that I was struggling, I had a business idea. I'd written letters to people, telling people that I had something I'd wanted to do, and I needed their support. Unfortunately for me, I had no support from them. So, but it didn't stop me from doing what I wanted to do. I did it all the same. And then years on, I was featured on the Times Square billboard. It was growing. I had international recognition, and then these same people started, messaging me, trying to get back and then work together with me. And it just struck me, you don't have to look down on people based on their situations. Now they turned me down, now they are coming back. So I realized that no. So it means that no human being is useless based on their situation. It just takes a second to change the life of somebody. So that's actually what brought up the title, the whole tagline, "No Human is Useless." It was because I was looked down on. Years later, when things started picking up, these same people who looked down on me were coming back to me. So my mission is to make sure that every human being who crosses my path, be aware that they have a purpose, they are special, they have something special inside of them that needs to come out for the world to see. And so I'm just trying to spread this message across so that every human being can tap into this knowledge and then make the world a better place for themselves. I had before that, I want to say this: any good thing you're doing, keep doing it, because you don't know who is watching. Now I had a message from the organizers that they've seen my works, they've seen what I'm doing with the invisible marks, and then they want to award me. I thought it was a joke, but then it ended up being real. So I had to. Now let me show you. This is the reason why I have the award. This is what I produce, the invisible mark. And I always teach people that every human being is like this mark, dark, black. We all have something special hidden, and it's inside everybody. So now when I pour this hot water into this mark, the black mark then reveals a hidden image. And this is who we every human being, this is who we are. We have something special inside of us, and it needs to come out for the world to see. So then I use these marks to help people come out from depression. And so this is why I was awarded for helping people come out from depression using the marks. And so I flew to London, and then I picked up the award. I was featured on the Times Square billboard in New York for my work. Like I say, anything you're doing, keep doing it, because you don't know who is watching. I had a mail from a group in the States, a business group in the States, which I'm part of right now, that hey, we need to feature you on the Times Square billboard. We have a slot for 24 hours, and that's just it. It just happened like that. So I was on a Times Square billboard for 24 hours. Yes. So in the next 3 years, I would want to see every human being that have crossed paths with me find their purpose, enjoying what they are doing, and then I could just hit my chest and say, okay, so I was able to make this person or these people find their purpose globally. So I have two favorite chapters in my book, No Human Achievers. Chapter 3, Religion Enslaved Me and Almost Changed My Dreams. And also the chapter 9, Thank Your Enemies, They Paved the Way. So why religion enslaved me and almost changed my dream? Mostly when people hear this chapter, they feel that I have veered off my religious values, but it's not like that. This chapter is where I was mentally enslaved for 8 years because of a church. The preacher man will tell you no need to work, no need to you don't need to go to school because you have to please your maker. You came to this world with nothing, you are living with nothing. And this thing mentally enslaved me. Meanwhile, when he was telling us this, his son was busily going to school, having the best of jobs, and making life comfortable for himself and then their family. And so after 8 years, I had a wake-up call and realized that no, we didn't come here empty. We came here with something inside of us. Every human being has it. And so I decided to break loose of this mental slavery and then work hard for myself and then found my purpose. And so that is why, and I know most people are going through the same situation in churches especially, and I'm not mentioning the name of the church because that is not the only place this thing is going on. It's going on in so many churches. And so it's a wake-up call time for people to break loose of mental slavery in the name of religion. Okay, so we didn't come here empty, as they say. We came here with a purpose. And also, Thank Your Enemies, They Paved the Way is one of my favorites as well, because situations that I went through, people try to make me lose it all. People try to push me into uncomfortable situations, But that those were the places that I had my breakthrough. Those were the places that I had um, my successes. And you can relate this to our holy Bibles. Joseph and then his brothers, they tried to sell him out, but at the long run he became a prime minister, and then it was meant for a purpose. So I just say that any situation we find ourselves which is uncomfortable, it is meant for a good purpose. And so I'm thinking of writing another book um, titled The Evil Man with the Holy Bible. And yes, I'm thinking about it, and I'm praying as well about it. Based on the directions I get, that should be the next book to come from myself and my team. Yeah, The Evil Man with the Holy Bible. And so why I go all out for children, you see me go to school, speak to these kids, is because from this part of our world, when we are growing up, the first thing they instill inside of us is fear. Don't do this, don't touch this, don't do. So we end up growing up not even finding our purpose. So I'm trying to go to schools, talk to these kids, and let them know that the Creator placed something special in all of us, and it needs to come out. And there is no superhuman. We are all humans. So anything that they've seen any human being achieve, we are capable of achieving it. So I just want to put this in the mindset of these kids so that they can grow up to become better people. I look up to myself. I am my own motivation. Well, looking at where I'm coming from, where I'm going, I came from absolutely nothing. Now a global award winner, being featured on Times Square billboard, international connections, all of that. So it gives me the edge that I can do more. And the sky is not my limit. I just want to see what is above the sky, so I can do more. Because from nowhere to where I am now, there's more room for improvement. Yes, there are upcoming projects. I'm currently having a book collaboration in Australia with Quantum Success, which is coming up sometime very soon. I'm also starting a podcast, so people who do not have time to read, they can watch my journey, my story, and all of that. Also, I'm moving into more schools to inspire these kids to let them know that they can become whatever they want to become. Also, next year, Caribbean Global Awards again in the Bahamas. I'm looking forward to that as well. And also starting my coaching like one-on-one coach with people who want to learn more about entrepreneurship, people who are depressed, people who think all hope is lost. My coaching session is going to help bring them back on track. So those are the current upcoming projects. Wonderfully, my ambassadors are all kids. My first brand ambassador is Giovanni. Giovanni is my nephew, and we started the Errand Boy together. He was with me all the time, so he's my main ambassador. Then we have Ivan, we have Anaya, and then Kilani is joining. So currently, and we have another one, but name withheld for now. They are all kids. So those are my brand ambassadors, and they are amazing. They are amazing. Very soon, when they come of age, we are going to become live on podcasts and all of that. So that's about my ambassadors. So no major changes. I'm still the same person, the same William Plange. I pick my trotros, my taxis, and Uber when I have the means. Still friendly, still with my friends. There's no major change. It's just that I'm being extra careful now because I don't know who has a different mindset for you. So life is better now. I don't see myself as a celebrity. I see myself as a normal person. trying to help people realize that they have a purpose. So no major changes. I'm still the same person. So No Human is Useless book is on Amazon. When you go to Amazon, you can just search No Human is Useless. You get a copy there. You can also get some from me. And my doors are always open. Facebook, William Plange. My website, www.mrplange.com. Mr. Plange, one word.com. I'm on LinkedIn, William Plange. So this whole project, No Human is Useless, Mr. Plange Services, the awards, this won't be possible without my wife. She's been there from day one when I lived in the ghetto and all of that. She understood it, she believed in me, and now everything is moving. So big shout outs to her. I love her so much. So big shout outs to my amazing team, my camera guy Isaac Planche, my manager Samuel Aguda, my personal graphic designer Joe Agate Nyamsen, Geshomba, my technical guy, and then my wonderful PA Aisha Chocho, Kofi Silas, and all of those guys. God bless you all. And then very soon we are going to tour around the world, trust me, and it's going to happen. Thank you so much, guys. So my advice to the youth is that every human being is special. We didn't come to this world empty. Like the preachers say, we came here with nothing, we're going to live with nothing. It is not true. We came here with the keys to our dream. And so I relate this to renting an apartment. The landlord, who is God, the creator, hands over the key to you when you're coming to this world. And so when you rent an apartment, the landlord hands over the key to you. Now when you go to your room, it's up to you to decide to make the room look the way you want it to look like. So you can decide to buy a couch so you can sit comfortably. You can decide to sit on the floor, buy a bed, buy a fridge, or you can decide to go to your neighbor every time and ask them to keep your meat in their fridge. So it depends on you to make the room look the way you want it to look like. The landlord, who is God, the creator, already gave you the keys to your dreams. So keep working hard, push hard, and everything is possible. Anything you want to become is possible because you already have the keys to your dreams. Thank you.